Let's talk about a development that impacts your home, auto and personal loan EMIs. I'm talking about RBI's monetary policy. Hi, I'm Archana Solanki and you're watching CNBC-TV18 News Reel. Let's get started. But before that, here's a reminder. If you like our work, please like and subscribe to our CNBC-TV18 channel. All right, the top story. The Reserve Bank of India has decided to retain the key lending rate or the repo rate at 6.5%. This due to supportive domestic demand conditions. Now, any change in repo rate directly impacts your EMIs for loans, be it personal loan, education or auto loan. Meanwhile, the estimate for FY24 inflation has been lowered to 5.1%. RBI Governor Shaktikanta Das said that the inflation remains within the target range. He asserted that there will be no compromise on the 4% target. Food delivery platform Zomato is under fire for its campaign to raise awareness against food wastage. The campaign equated Kachra or garbage with a character named Kachra from the 2001 movie Lagan, and it's being slammed for its casteist overtones. After the backlash, Zomato has removed the ad from all social media platforms, even as calls to boycott Zomato have grown louder. Critics have slammed the ad for reducing a Dalit character to the role of an object to serve other humans. The Reserve Bank of India has said that around 50% of 2,000 rupee notes in circulation have returned to the banking system. This is essentially around 1.8 lakh crore rupees in terms of its value. Around 85% of the notes have come back to the system is in the form of deposits. In a relief for people, oil marketing companies are likely to cut petrol and diesel prices as per sources. The government expects oil marketing companies to cut fuel prices after the fuel giants reported profits in the fourth quarter of the financial year 2022-23. The OMCs are expected to pass on the benefits to consumers. An Air India ferry flight that was moved from Mumbai to pick up passengers stranded for nearly 2 days in Russia has landed safely in San Francisco. The flight that took off from Delhi with 216 passengers and 16 crew members was diverted to Russia after a technical issue with one of its engines. The airline has said that passengers will get a full refund as well as a voucher for future travel on the airline. Staying with aviation, crisis hit Go First has extended its flight cancellation from the 9th of June to the 12th of June, citing operational reasons. The airline, which had filed for insolvency proceedings, hasn't flown planes since May 2nd. Go First has said that it will issue a full refund to passengers. The big headline coming in: Kerala has received its first spell of rain after a week of delay. Earlier, the IMD predicted that cyclone Biparjoy had affected the monsoon's intensity and that the onset over Kerala would be mild. A yellow alert has been issued in parts of the state. In the next 48 hours, the monsoon is likely to further advance to parts of Karnataka, Tamil Nadu and Puducherry. Important point to note here is that this is the longest delayed monsoon in 7 years. Another big headline coming in: India has hit out at Canada over a 6-second clip that went viral on Twitter about Indira Gandhi's assassination. Now, the visuals showed a tableau in a parade with former Prime Minister Indira Gandhi wearing a blood-stained white sari. External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar has blamed it on requirements of quote-unquote vote bank politics and said that it's not good for relationships, not for Canada either. In an appalling incident, a 56-year-old man allegedly killed his 32-year-old live-in partner and later chopped her body into as many as 20 pieces with a tree cutter and boiled the parts in a cooker. Manoj Sane, who had been living with his partner for 3 years, allegedly killed her over domestic disputes. When the police reached their flat, they found only woman's body parts. Now, Sane was arrested while trying to flee from his flat. Further probe is underway. The big international headlines: an unsettling apocalyptic sky has dulled New York City with the smell of fire and a thick orange-grey hue. What is it, you may ask? Well, the smoke from ferocious Canadian wildfires are raging more than 800 kilometers in Quebec, leading to the return of masks to faces and air quality index rising to hazardous. NYC has issued warnings. Schools have cancelled recess and outdoor activity has been recommended to be limited. In a gruesome incident, several children were injured in a knife attack in France. The suspect, a Syrian national, was arrested, but the motive is still unclear. At least 3 of the victims are in a critical condition in hospital. Witnesses described the suspected knife man running around in a frenzy, apparently attacking people at random before he was stopped by police. As the conflict rages on and each side blames the other for blowing up the largest dam in Ukraine, a Russian-controlled part of Kherson province, the UN has warned of grave and far-reaching consequences for thousands of Ukrainians. The resulting floods have impacted over 80 settlements. There's not just a lack of drinking water and power outage, but also dislodged mines, infectious bacteria and chemicals in the floodwaters. At least 16,000 people have been left homeless. Eurozone has slipped into a mild recession. The 20 countries that use the euro as their currency fell into a mild recession around the turn of the year owing to high inflation and Russia-Ukraine war. The economic growth figure for the 20 countries that use the euro was revised down from 0 to minus 0.1% for the fourth quarter of 2022. Football icon Messi has picked United States over Saudi Arabia. He's set to join David Beckham's Major League Soccer side Inter Miami. Now, financials about this deal are yet to be disclosed, but Messi is likely to share profits from the American League's deals with Adidas and Apple. And with that, it's a wrap. I'll be back tomorrow with another power-packed lineup of headlines that matter. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe.